New year, same OGs. U-Goboy Mongo, Jason Enrique, D-Sizzle. Welcome to the year premiere 2024 of the U-Goboy podcast, live from Bravery Studios. Let's get it! Whoa. Hey, this a vibe, nigga. Whoa. Woo. Secure the bag, I need more. Hey, 3P Jordan. Whoa. Woo. I can't keep it on a low. This a whole vibe. I don't need a plug, no cosign. Thinking out loud, that's a gold mine. Mask on, yeah, COVID-19. Baby mama, yeah, looking like Rihanna. Rest in peace to George, rest in peace Brianna. Still kicking like Van Damme with my niggas in Amsterdam. Oh my goodness, play all the drops, Marv. Play all the drops. All the drops.
Cannon.
All the drops. All the Yatzees. I love it. Can I get a Kevin Nash? Can I get a Kevin Nash?
The band is back together.
One more, Kevin Nash.
The band is back together.
We got the whole NWO here. I'm your host, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it is the best thing going today.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the 2024 premiere of the U-Goboy podcast, live from Bravery Studios. It's your boy, U-Goboy. This is Mongo, my right hand. This is Jason Enrique. And there goes my main man, D-Sizzle, the Sizzle one. Sizzleicious. Perfect. Let's go, man. New year, same OGs. Man. Before we begin, we'll give you one of those.
One more for the good guy.
Rest in peace to Scott Hall, the GOAT himself. We got marvelous Marv Perdomo on the boards. And welcome to another installment of the U-Goboy podcast. We got sports talk. I'm sitting here in between two Jets fans. Can I get a J-E-T-S? Jets. I have nothing for the Giants. I'm sorry, DC.
I don't either.
But you know what I do have? How about the Cowboys? Jimmy Johnson's in the Ring of Honor, and all is well in the world. The curse is broken.
The curse sounds like it's broken.
The curse is definitely broken. Mm-hmm. And, we're going to, before we begin, round of applause for all the subscribers on all the channels. Once again, we're over 153,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, the U-Goboy Media channel. Remember, 2 channels, U-Goboy Media for the podcast, U-Goboy 88 for the music. So, love you guys. Round of applause one more time. You guys are the backbone of this show, the engine of this show. Can't do it without you. Finger snaps, all that good stuff.
Diamonds are forever.
And you know what? It's getting hot in here, man. I swear. It's getting hot in here. Can I get a how about the Cowboys?
I don't think that had anything to do with the temperature.
Of course not.
I'm sweating.
Get a little misty in here.
You get land in the house. What do you say? He's got muy caliente.
It's got muy caliente in here. Gotta get that drop pretty soon.
Yes.
Before we get to my boys, round of applause for the New York Giants. Thank you for being the Eagles. Again, thank you. It's 24-0.
It's the least I could do this season.
Cry, Eagles, cry.
and since we're thanking people for being the Eagles, Jets, thanks again for being the Eagles.
Hey.
Round of applause for the Jets.
We broke 2 streaks this year.
Hey. And speaking of which, the Jets broke their streak against the Patriots. So round of applause for the Jets. Round of applause for the Jets. Too kind. But let's kick things off. The 2024 NFC East champion Dallas Cowboys. Round of applause for the boys. We them boys. Look, man. You guys have been more positive about the boys than I have. I've had the PTSD, the Vietnam scars for the longest, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Can you blame me after years of Wade Phillips and Jason Garrett? Can you blame
Jets
me?
Fans, how can we not blame you?
Exactly.
It comes with the territory of being a Jets fan, so we know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Okay. And remember, 2007, thanks to Dez over here, that happened thanks to the Giants, as well as 2010, thanks to this guy, those Giants. Or 2011 rather.
Shout out to Victor Cruz too.
Oh man, yes, I still have
Nice in
nightmares.
the building.
I still have nightmares of Eli Manning beating Tony Romo at Texas Stadium. So, but that all
Victor
aside,
Cruz still haven't recovered from Victor Cruz.
no, I think that was what, Christmas Eve, I believe.
Yes.
At the old Meadowlands. I don't think that was the new Meadowlands.
No, it was the new one.
That was the new one.
Yeah, it was the new one.
He's like, no, it's a new one. I know.
Trust me,
my,
I was
my
there.
therapist knows. Wait, you were at that game?
No,
Okay.
so, no. Thank God.
Oh man. So let's get right to it. The Cowboys win the NFC East. They clinch it in dominant fashion. They win 38-10 over Lionel Richie and the Washington Commodores.
Commanders.
The Commanders. Oh, what a disaster! Shout out to there we go. Shout out to Joe. We love you, buddy. We love you. Now, simultaneously, while we were beating the brakes off of Lionel Richie and them, the Giants were laying that smacketh down. You guys laid the people's elbow down on the Eagles. Before I get to the Cowboys real quick, and I got a lot to say, a lot of pipe bombs to cut, so forth. Real quick, D-Sizzle, what got into the Giants? Because if that Giant team would have showed up from wire to wire, you guys would be playing on Super Wild Card Weekend. What got into you guys?
I'll say three things. First thing, this is what happens when Tyrod Taylor can finish a game.
That's a Dom DeMarco. That's a Dom DeMarco. That's a Dom DeMarco.
Shout out to Tyrod Taylor. Shout out to 757 Hampton, Virginia. Number two, I feel like that was a statement game for Saquon, right?
Dom DeMarco for Saquon.
Okay.
Yes, Sirski.
And number three, we wanted to send Sterling Shepard out with a bang because, this is probably his last year as a Giant. And he's had a wonderful career with us, 5th all-time in I think receptions for Sterling Shepard. So man, we just had something to play for, and it's sad it had to go that way.
Yeah.
But here we are. The offseason is here for us.
Can I add a fourth one if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So obviously the Giants defense really stepped their game up yesterday, and I think that was a good way for Wink Martindale, who resigned earlier today from the Giants, to actually put on tape in his resume that it's okay. I'm out there to get another job, whether defensive coordinator or head coaching, and me being able to do what I do, I put it on tape yesterday against the Eagles.
That's a good take. I like
thing.
that. I'll take that.
If I can just add a fifth
Go
one.
for it. Go for it. Here we go.
If the Giants got to play the December iteration of the Eagles 17 times, they would have gone undefeated. I mean, it doesn't hurt that the
Keep it
Eagles
coming.
are broken.
Keep it
They're
coming.
just completely broken.
This game is that right comment is brought to you by Savage. Savage. Yes. Shout out to Eddie Arthur.
Merciful.
So, but no, that was just impressive, like all the way around. You guys are talking about tagging Saquon again. I think he might go to the league office himself if that happens. But
He says he's numb to it.
yeah, he's numb to it. But it was just impressive, and I had it on the game on Red Zone. I was keyed in with my boy Rob Mega and the Mega family, my pseudo Cowboy family in Clark, New Jersey. We were down in the basement in a man cave watching the boys go to work, but every time I looked over my shoulder, sack, fumble, pick, touchdown Giants. I'm like, yo, what is this? 2007? Like what year? I was like Robin Williams and Jumanji. What year is this? You know what I mean?
That's a Dom DeMarco right there.
That's a Dom DeMarco. That is. But it was an impressive outing, and it's something for you guys to build on. Dable, if your owner allows Dable to cook and allows Sheen to cook and stops meddling, you guys can build something. Because Dable, again, you guys wanted him to coach the Jets. Like, Dable, I believe in Dable. I really do. He scares me more than anything that's going on over there.
Well, he has the resume before he became a head coach for the Giants.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Big facts. So, I mean, that's something to build off for you guys. Now, back to our originally scheduled programming, the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's get her done.
So let's just get this out the way. So, you guys know I love stats, right?
Oh, yes.
I love stats. So, Dak Prescott is. I'm sorry. What is wrong with me?
I was about to say. Yeah.
Rain Dakota Prescott. First of his name. There we go. He became only the second Dallas Cowboy starting quarterback to win 4 NFC East titles. The other one was Troy Aikman. You guys heard of that guy?
Oh, yeah.
So,
pretty good.
Kind of a big deal. And I got a couple other stats. Let's see. So yesterday he finished with a completion percentage over 80%. He did that 4 times this year. He is the first quarterback in NFL history to do that with a minimum of 30 attempts in a single season.
Wow.
Dom DeMarco for Rain Dakota.
Okay.
Now, here's some irony. I gotta put my arm around this guy for this one. He loves himself some Jalen Hurts. So remember when the season started and it was the interception thing. The interception thing around Dak Prescott. He threw a lot of picks. He had 23 touchdowns last year. 15 interceptions. Okay. A lot of picks. You know, I attribute some of it to Kellen Moore, who I hate with a passion, as well as just the thumb, the broken thumb that he never recovered from week 1. Thank you very much, Bucks. And a lot of foolishness, especially in the playoffs. Now, Jalen Hurts finished with, you guys want to guess what his touchdown interception ratio was? I'll give you a hint. It was 23 touchdowns and 15 interceptions!
Does he play for the Jets?
He might as well. He might as well. So this narrative, and remember, he's one of those G words. Get the X-Files music going, buddy. Oh. He's a generational guy. Whoa. 23 picks, 15 interceptions for that guy, and I want them to. If this was Yo BTV, this would be keep that same energy. It would be, but I want the national outlets to keep that same energy toward Jalen Hurts that they had for Dak Prescott. Now, mind you, Dak threw for a whopping 36 touchdowns and 9 interceptions for the whole season. That 36 touchdowns led the league, led the National Football League, the Shield, all that good stuff. So we'll get to the MVP pipe bomb. I got that loaded up in the clip. But the way he's played from the San Francisco Avenger game on, he has played like a top 5 and not 5, top 3 and not 3 quarterback in this league. And can we give a round of applause to Cedarian Lamb? I'm wearing his jersey. Cedarian DeLeon Lamb. I'll go with the full government name. I said he was top 5, not 5, top 3, not 3, and yes, remember, I love stats. I love numbers.
Oh, yes,
you guys know I love numbers. So
please tell me more.
Oh, yes. So to end the season, CeeDee Lamb ranked in touchdown receptions for a wide receiver, number 1. In scrimmage yards by a wide receiver, number 1. In receptions for a wide receiver, number 1. In touches for a wide receiver, number 1. And targets for a wide receiver in the National Football League. You want to take a wild guess, Jason? Where he ranked?
I got like 1 here.
You like 1?
Yeah, I'm going to go with
He'll
1.
take 1. Alex, he's Alex Trebek. Number 1. He is the best wide receiver not named Tyreek Hill in the National Football League right now. He had 13 catches yesterday against the Commodores with Lionel Richie. 13 targets, 13 catches, 2 touchdowns, dreads and all. CeeDee Lamb, it went viral. The clip went viral in our YouTube shorts.
Yes.
When I said he was a top 5 or top 3 wide receiver in this league, people said, what are you talking about? He's overrated. He's a slot receiver. I don't think so.
No, they're just looking at the star on the helmet, and that's it. That's
exactly.
All
he played for anybody else in the league, they'd be giving him a gold jacket right now. CeeDee Lamb has cemented himself as one of the, arguably, the best wide receiver in football, not named Tyreek Hill. So round of applause for Cedarian DeLeon, CDYAC, shout out to Mel Kiper, Lamb.
Can I just chuck one stat on top of that?
Go for it.
I saw one today. And now you might be watching and going, yeah, clearly the guy in the Cowboys jersey is going to do some home cooking. I get it, but I think this one's worth just talking about real quick. I learned today that if you change CeeDee Lamb into only week 8 and beyond CeeDee Lamb, if you suspended him 7 weeks, he still would have been 3rd in the league in all of those categories.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
The dude is light years ahead of everybody.
When I'm telling lies.
I mean, you are 100% correct about CeeDee Lamb, and I'd even be willing to get to the bar and have the conversation about where is he relative to Tyreek Hill. I think it's closer than you're even making it. You're making it sound like it's Tyreek Lamb, it's Field. He's right there. He's literally right there with Tyreek Hill, but they're very different players. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's preference, but it's hard to completely dismiss. He's absolutely the best receiver in the NFL right now.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Give me another one. And another one.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
And whether you like it or not, for all the haters.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it is the best thing going today.
Woo! I'm glad I took that hoodie off because I am sweating now. But like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's check out the chat. Let's see who's in the chat chatting it up. Shout out to Deji, of course, the #1 Yo BTV sports fan. By the way, Yo BTV sports streaming on all digital platforms. This is also brought to you by the First Class Second Place podcast. Hence the T-shirt. I'm waiting for my merch. I need it. As well as the U-Goboy podcast. You're tuned in now. You're rocking with the best. You know what I mean?
You go.
Oh man.
You go, boy.
So let's. Oh yeah, one more Bailey Yatzee. Keep that going.
All night long.
And this is also brought to you by Lionel Richie and the Commodores.
Running with the night.
All night. so let's keep it going. Let's dive right into these super wild card matchups. Super Wild Card Weekend is going to be a movie. Dom DeMarco for the NFL. Dom DeMarco, get another one.
Like I said on Yo BTV Sports, this is going to be Oppenheimer and IMAX.
Yes, facts. Matter of fact, give me a Chris Tucker. Come on, Marv. Give it to me. It's coming. Be patient. There we go. Yes. This is what we want. This is exactly what we want. Football all day, all night. Long shot, Lionel Richie again. So these are the matchups for Super Wild Card Weekend. I joked with Jason on Yo BTV this weekend. This is like March Madness. All day long, all weekend long, nothing but football. You got Browns, Texans. You have Dolphins, Chiefs. You have Steelers, Bills. You got Cowboys, Packers. You got Rams, Lions. You got Eagles, Bucks in the Monday night game. I don't want any parts of that from last year. Too much anxiety. That's for the Eagles and the Bucks this year. So let's kick things off. What I'll do is...
That's 2 girls in a cup right there.
Okay, that's not suitable for work, but we're going to roll with it. So we'll keep it going. We'll kick it off. I'll tee it up for you guys. I want you guys to give me why this is an intriguing matchup and what you guys are looking for and who's going to win ultimately. We'll go around. Yeah. So first one, we'll tee it up. Browns Texans, Joe Flacco versus CJ Stroud. We'll start with Mongo. We'll work our way around. Browns Texans. What are you looking for in that one, Mongolicious?
So I looked at this matchup and initially scoffed, and shame on me, and I'm sure there are a lot of you too, because I feel like there's a handful of teams, the Browns, the Texans, the Raiders, the Colts, a couple others, who seem to, even the Bengals up until their Super Bowl run, who seem to just rotate who are in that one AFC playoff game that stinks every year. And on paper, this is the one. This should be the throwaway.
That's a great point.
But this is not your mama's Texans playoff game. This is
not your grandfather's Browns game.
This is facts. Big facts.
This is for real right here. And I'll tell you, I'm going to try and not keep repeating myself, but a theme, we for 20 years, it was a quarterback's playoffs, right? Okay, Big Ben's in there, he's got a shot. Brady's in there, he's got a shot. Manning's in there, he's got a shot. This is the year of the pass rusher. I mean, this is
big facts. Dom DeMarco there.
All over the place. And so any team that has one of those guys, I'm intrigued by to see how much noise that guy can make. So you got Myles Garrett, who checks the boxes for why the Browns are worth watching. CJ Stroud is the answer to why are the Texans worth watching for the next 15 years. I mean, that alone is good. So 2 teams, both that interest me. Yeah, I'm in on this one, which I never really thought I'd say about a Texans playoff game. So
saying a lot, yeah.
Bravo to them.
JJ Watt's not walking through that door anytime soon.
No.
And at the end of the day, I think I'm going to be picking CJ Stroud a lot over the next 15 years. But
say it with your chest.
He's your new Jalen Hurts.
But right now, oh boy.
Let's just leave that G word. Let's just leave that in Sesame Street, okay? All right, let's keep it going.
Right now, you're going to see this theme repeat itself, so spoiler in advance. The teams with the pass rushers seem to just have an advantage this year. I got to take Myles Garrett and the Cleveland Browns.
Okay, Brownies for sure. Okay, let's go. So you guys, real quick. What about this matchup?
Well, I mean, I said it all season, especially during Week 1, that I truly believe that the Browns have the best defense in all the league right now. I think that Jim Schwartz is one of the best defensive minds of all time. You have Myles Garrett, you got Denzel Ward, you got a whole bunch of those guys in the secondary and on the defensive line. That I was scared before, being a Jets fan and looking down at the schedule, I was scared out of all the defenses that we had to face because I figured that this is going to be a slaughter of epic proportions, and unfortunately it was that case, and also Joe Flacco had something to do with it as well. But staying with the Browns here for a second, this is an interesting matchup because you make a great point about like this is not your grandma's Texans or whatever like that. So this is what happens when you actually have a legit head coach and a legit quarterback. Rookie, or both of them rookies, but you can see that the trajectory is going to be good going forward. And then you have the scariest defense in the league right now. I think there's going to be a lot of offensive firepower because I think that the Texans have something to prove, and DeMeco Ryans is a defensive mind as well, so maybe he might have some tricks up his sleeve. But ultimately, I just feel like the Browns need it more. The Texans are not quite there yet. They're in the right trajectory, but they're not quite there yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we would see the Browns in the AFC Championship game, honestly, especially with that defense. So I'm going to go with the Browns on this one.
Okay. Des, D-Sizzle, take us home.
So, first and foremost, let me give a shout out to the original Pretty Flacco, Joe Flacco.
Oh, yeah, round of applause for Flacco.
We're seeing Joe Flacco playing playoff football this time of year,
ASAP Joe.
And then,
what's that Pretty Flacco?
And then all respect to the Cleveland Browns defense. Like I said, top defense in the NFL.
Facts.
But Hugo, you love some stats, so I had to bring you some.
Right? Give me a Don DeMarco. Give me a Don DeMarco.
As we know, C.J. Stroud is not only one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, right?
Facts.
But did you also know, out of any rookie in NFL history that has passed for 4,000 yards, C.J. Stroud ranks right behind Andrew Luck at 4,374 yards as a rookie, and Justin Herbert at 4,336 yards. Stroud ended the year at 4,108 yards as a rookie. And like I said, he missed 2 games this year.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
So, long story short, I got to go with the wild card. I think Houston finds a way to beat the number 1 defense.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
And if they do, you refer back to this podcast.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel. That's D-Sizzle. Sizzling take right there.
And you know what? Don't count him out because he did nail it. I remember the last time we were here, you asked us who was going to win the NFC South. He nailed it with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He did. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
My Falcons disappointed.
And then they fired their coach.
At 12:01 a.m., he was out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They fired him. They didn't even give him like an order of like Chick-fil-A or anything. They just was like, peace, man.
Check into the building this morning.
It's like my key card isn't working, guys.
No more wings at Magic City for him either.
Nope. Nope. Arthur Smith. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
So to the next matchup, Dolphins. Chiefs. Oh my goodness! I think I'm gonna kick this one off. Like I think I have to. First, let me get the gold chains out. I want all the fines from Roger Goodell. Give me all these gold chains out. So give me a tell me when I'm telling lies real quick, please.
Tell me when I'm telling
I gotta get comfortable because I know Mongo and Jay are gonna love me for what I'm about to say. You know how when you get a phone call and it says likely scammer? Or it says potential scammer.
I got fraud alert. I got like one or two of them
fraud
today,
alert.
yeah.
Did the Dolphins call you?
Oh yeah, the Dolphins called me. Yeah,
It was a 305 number.
Yes,
It was a 305 number.
Okay, yeah, it was great. Keep the savages going. I'm just getting warmed up. So this one goes for Aaron, and shout out to Aaron, friend of the show from We Outside.
We Outside After Work podcast now streaming.
Bravery Elite right there. My boy Elliot, he's a Dolphin fan too, and any other Dolphin fan.
Shout out to Carlos, diehard delusional Dolphin fans.
All of them. I said this for the longest. The Dolphins are a great value version of the San Francisco Avengers. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I need like a whole bunch of bombs for that one.
Oh yeah, you can bomb away. Like feel like Funk Flex is in the building. Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex Night. No, but like I've been saying this for the longest. Again, so the Dolphins' most impressive win came against America's team, came against the Cowboys. You know what I mean? In a game where they kicked 5 field goals. In a game where the referees were, can I get 10 trashes? Because the referees had a big deal to do with that. I mean, there were about 15 holding calls on Michael Parsons that weren't called, including on the game-winning drive, but that's neither here or there. I'm not bitter. I swear. I promise. I'm not. But, again, aside from that, every single time the San Francisco Dolphins or the Miami Dolphins. Again, it's great value, so I'm getting them mixed up. You see what I did there? You see there? The great value 49ers. Every single time these guys strapped it on against one of the top tier teams, they took an L. Every single time. They lost by double digits to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles don't blow out anybody, but they blow out the Dolphins. They sure did. And the Bills. You have the Buffalo Bills in your building, in your house, prime time. I've been waiting all day, the whole nine. And a chance to tie the game after your defense plays their tails off to really stifle. And I was watching the highlights because I was in another interview for another podcast, and I missed the game. So I'm just watching the highlights, and I'm seeing that their defense held up and really shut down the Bills for the majority of the game. The Bills had a punt return for a touchdown, which was like the game changer. Right. But Josh Allen was throwing interceptions. You know he loves to do that, and they played good enough to win. So you have an opportunity. You get a 4th down stop. You're at home. Drive. And to tie the game up, and what happens? Tua Tagovailoa, another one of those generational guys. He gets one of those G words from time to time. Give me the X-Files music. Give me the X-Files music. Generational guy. What does he do? Interception with the whole country watching. So again, they are not a top-tier team. They claim to be a top-tier team. They are the definition of likely scammer when they call you. And it's fitting that's in Miami, of all places. You see what I'm saying? But trust me, it did not shock me that they blew the AFC East, handed it back to Buffalo, because all year long they've been posing, hulking up against bottom teams. No offense to you guys. You know what I mean? Hulking up against bottom teams that aren't playoff bound at all, and against the big boys, they're messing around and giving up 50 plus to the Ravens. You know what I mean? Or getting the doors blown off them, insert team, by the Bills the first time they played in Buffalo. So not shocked at all. In this matchup right here, give me Patrick Mahomes 10 times out of 10, 11 times out of 10. There's no way you're going to tell me that the great value 49ers are going to go into Kansas City, a cold weather environment, and leave with a win. I'm not buying it. I don't care how many drop passes Kansas City has. Give me KC 27-10. I don't think they're going to score that much. So,
yeah, could you imagine if this is the actual game where Kadarius Toney actually proves his worth?
That'd be something. That'd be something. Mongo.
I got your stats this time. You didn't need stats.
Dom DeMarco.
So you're absolutely right, and let's just take that a little bit further. It's 1-5 for the Dolphins against playoff teams.
Give me some trashes. Come on, Marv. Come on, Marv.
And it's 10-1 against non-playoff teams. Now you're sitting there going, okay, there are some decent non-playoff teams out there. So maybe that could be Seattle, that could be Cincinnati. You know, maybe you could have some viable wins in there. Guys, that 10 is 2 against New England, 2 against the Jets, Denver, the Raiders, the Chargers, the Commanders, the Giants, and the Panthers. It's the worst 10 teams you could possibly. Their second best win is the Chargers. It's historically easy. It's unbelievable. They have not been tested at all. Meanwhile, the Chiefs are 5-4 at home, 6-2 on the road, with their only road losses being Denver and Green Bay, nearly impossible places to go on the road and win. Because Kansas City is stepping up their game in tougher games. Miami is playing exactly how you would expect them to play to their competition. And so I don't think Miami has a chance in this game. I think this is going to be easy for Kansas City.
Dom DeMarco, like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the season premiere of the U-Goboy podcast, live from Bravery Studios in lovely Garfield, New Jersey. Sizzle, take us home, baby.
So, back to what you were saying about Miami not beating teams above 500, right? Playoff teams, right? Tua himself. Tua is 1-5 against teams that are above 500. He is throwing at a 65% completion rate, and he has 7 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Ugh. On top of all of this, Miami got hit with the crazy injury bug lately. I don't see, at least, we're talking about offense. On defense, they don't have enough. They've lost both DNs to injuries, one Achilles, one ACL. They just lost Jerome Baker, who will not be playing next week. The way Jalen Ramsey was looking last game, I'm not even so sure to leave him on an island. He looked like he needs some help. I'm very concerned about this Dolphins team that once they say speed kills, yeah, it's a no-go. Bills should probably take that.
Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. The calls are open. The calling line is open. If you feel free to call, Deji, I see you.
Here we go.
As always. So yeah, the call lines are open. The number, please.
862-621-9536 is the number to call in.
As well, and if you can't get through, please let me know in the chat or drop your question in the chat. So either or. So the phone line is open. Marv, let me know if anybody gets through. Okay. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. The next matchup. Steelers versus the Bills. So we got the Men of Steel versus Josh Allen and them. Mongo.
So the original question you asked was why, what am I looking forward to? Why should you be interested in this game? The reason you should be interested in this game is because if you're not, you're a communist. It's that easy. This feels like football, right? This is just vintage, winter classic football. You have the Steelers. Why is my question about the Steelers? I don't get them. I don't know how they always do this. But here we are again. The Bills, I asked the exact same question. We have two teams that just, through sheer will and sheer knowing what their talent is, managed to get to where they belong or managed to get to what their plateau truly is. Gosh, at the end of the day, man, this is a team with both have some ugly question marks on offense. I think, like I've said it all along, the team with the most tenacious defender is going to get my pick, and I think the Steelers coaching will play here. This will be my upset. I'm going to take the Steelers in this one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I remember the last time they played actually in Buffalo, Steelers won. Sorry, two times ago. Because I think last year they blew the doors off him. But 2 meetings ago they knocked him off. Oh, we got a call. The lines are open. We got a call. I think this is Dave Sturcio. Is this Dave Sturcio?
Yo,
round of applause. Chop City, Dave Sturcio, Chop Sports, the king of the chops, Chopper style. What's up, dog?
what's up, fellas? How are we?
We're good, man.
great.
Thank you so much for calling, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I just heard your take on the Kansas City Chiefs in Miami, and I got to say, based off the viewership alone, the fact that they're making all the Taylor Swifties order Peacock just to watch them.
Savage.
It's absolutely ridiculous how they're not putting that on national TV. But anyway, hope everything's doing well. I just also like to say one more thing, and it's how about them Cowboys? Right?
Hey, hell yeah. Dave, real quick, before we get you off the line, round of applause for this guy, Dave Sturcio, his show, Chop Sports. You guys are blowing up over there, man. Definitely got to get you on either here or Yo BTV Sports for another crossover episode in studio. You'll be the away team this time. You'll come over to Bravery Studio. So love what you're doing, man. Good job,
I'll
man.
bring my own belt this time.
Yeah, hell yeah. Bring your own belt. Do that. We'll go title for title. Hell yeah. But real quick, Dave, do you have any questions about any of the matchups, the playoff matchups, about the Cowboys? Throw out a question real quick, and then we'll put it on the panel.
Yeah, well, it's just like the same general question that I think every Cowboy fan has, or at least the true, real diehards have, is any of these Cowboy fans, specifically yourself, Hugo, like, do we have extreme PTSD heading into this game?
Savage.
Because I know for me, it's like, okay, like on paper, yeah, the Cowboys are a better team, right?
Yeah.
But like, it's all about getting hot at the right time. And
Right.
the Cowboys down the stretch, they kind of slipped a little bit with Miami and then Buffalo, or vice versa, whatever. But then they did what I thought for sure was going to be one of those trip-up moments where it's like, oh, everything's in front of you, Cowboys, go get it. I thought they were going to throw up all over themselves, and they didn't. They went out there and took care of business and beat up on the Washington poverty-ass Commanders. But I got to wonder, like, do you have any trepidation going into the playoffs, considering the fact that the history with the Packers, one,
Yeah.
the history with the Cowboys, two, considering the fact that we haven't been to anything past the divisional round since '95.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if you're struggling with this idea that people are like, I mean, guys, it's a 7-point spread.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck? I don't know if I curse. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Easy.
Yeah. The answer is yes. Like if you wanna scare a Cowboy fan, Dave will attest to this. Just say the 2 words "divisional round" to a Dallas Cowboy fan. Say it 3 times in the mirror, and Jason Garrett appears. Yeah, I mean,
I gotta know the 2 words. Des Bryant.
Yeah, or 3 words. He caught it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we all know he caught it. So
Exactly. I feel, Dave, to answer your question, yes. It'll always, for me personally, and I'm pretty sure it's for you, it'll always be there until they actually win it. Until they actually advance past the divisional round, until they actually go on a Super Bowl run, until they actually win key games actually in the tournament. Like, we haven't won back-to-back playoff wins, let alone got to the divisional round in probably since '95, and God knows long. Like, I was 7 years old last time we won a Super Bowl. I'm 35 now. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I'm 38, bro. I feel your thing.
Exactly. So to answer your question, for me, yes, it's always going to be there. I thought yesterday's game was going to go into overtime. You know what I mean? That's the type of PTSD I had. And after we got the tipped interception for the Commodores going the other way, I'm like, here we go. We're gonna need here we go. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But the way we settled in and started looking like the team that we've looked like when we play our best from really the second quarter on. Like, and especially in the second half, like we've really been a second half team. That's when we've really, we've been a second quarter on team. Even in all the blowouts, from the second quarter when we settle in and we get all like slow starts aside, that's when the Cowboys play their best in these decisive blowout wins. So, to answer your question, yes, I got to see us do it. I'm not gonna pick us. This man is my witness. This man is my witness. This man is my witness. The man behind the glass is my witness. And you can even ask my brother, who's the 49er fan who you met. I will never say the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl. I will never say, those words will never come out of my mouth until we actually do. I actually watch us do it. So, yeah. But here we go. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel a specific sort of way, specific with this game going in, man. Like, I know the Cowboys have had these sluggish starts.
Yeah.
And like this is the kind of game where you gotta like not only win the toss and get the ball. Right. I know there's a lot of like, win the toss, put your defense on the field, do the whole double dip at the end of the half, like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, man, let's get the toss. Let's go down the field. Let's get up.
Yeah.
Because if this team has to play from behind of like 13 or more, like I don't feel good about that.
No. Same.
You know,
same.
So it's a difficult situation to be in. LaFleur and the Packers are playing with house money right now. You know, they're in a rebuild. They got the youngest team in the league.
True.
Everybody's inspired. It's national TV. It's Dallas, Texas. Like all cards are falling into. This feels like the same shit every year. You know what I mean? So if they listen, I'm going to tell you this right now, and I'll put this on your show. I haven't even said it on the Jersey Boys yet, and I'm going to say it tomorrow.
Okay, exclusive. All right.
But I'll give you an exclusive, okay?
Okay.
If the Cowboys go out there and handle business, I'm not talking game-winning field goals. I'm talking like win the game by like 2 scores. There's no way we're losing the rest of the way.
Ooh,
like,
Dom DeMarco.
Wasn't expecting that.
Okay, I like that energy.
It's the first hump that you need to get over that, right? Because look, you saw how it ended last year. You saw how it ended the year before, right? Like these tragic losses. I understand that would beat the brakes off of Father Time, Tom Brady last year, right? But like,
savage.
It doesn't even feel good to do that, right? It didn't even feel good, right? You just did it and you felt bad, like you're just like you're taking him to the old man's home, and you're just like, hey man, just die here, you know?
Tom DeMarco. Yeah, no, totally.
I'm telling you right now, the Cowboys, if they roll in this game, they will roll over either the Eagles or the Bucks or even the fucking Lions again, where Campbell's going to go for it 17 times on 4th down. Like, they're going to roll. And then even if they have to go to San Francisco, I'm sorry, man. It's done. This is shit's a wrap. I'm fucking done with the San Francisco 49ers. They're going to beat those guys in San Francisco if it has to.
I said the curse of Jimmy Johnson was broken, and foreshadowing when the How About Them Cowboys was birthed. It was in a playoff game in San Francisco, in the NFC Championship game at Candlestick Park, and I've had dreams, dude, of freaking Mike McCarthy channeling his Jimmy Johnson is like, you know what, guys, in his Pittsburgh accent, how about them Cowboys? Stop. You know what I mean? So it's
Tell you
possible.
right now, though, if it does happen and everything falls right and the Cowboys actually go on and win this thing, which again, like, as a Cowboys fan, you can't. Any Cowboys fan who goes out there and says, like, oh, we're definitely going to win, like you're a loser, you're a moron. Like,
Facts,
but
big
if
facts.
they do it, they do it,
Yeah.
and they break this streak, I'm telling you right now, there will not be a more intolerable person on social media than me.
I know.
Like, there will be so many people catching a block button, and it's not even funny. The last person to block me on a big level was CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk
That
actually
guy-
blocked Dave Sturcio. He did, I remember. Shout out to Phil. Oh, my God. Round of applause for Dave Sturcio. Round of applause. Chop, thank you so much for calling in.
For the rest of the show, fellas. How about the
Absolutely.
Cowboys? Forget it.
Yeah, man. Later. There. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call. Oh, man. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I mean, round of applause one more time. Dave Sturcio. This guy was the first guest. Once again, for those who don't know, he was the first guest on the U-Goboy podcast, on episode 1.
Oh, I know. I've been watching since the beginning.
Exactly.
You go,
He got day ones over here. He got day ones over here. So, again, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Did everybody give their take on the on Bills Steelers, or did we stop there? Or Des?
I didn't even get my take on the Dolphins Chiefs, but it's okay.
Okay.
So then we'll skip one. So then that way, you skip that one, I'll skip this one. Let's keep moving.
Okay. You want to keep going?
Yeah.
We'll keep going. We'll keep going.
We'll do the Steelers and Bills. It's cool.
Okay. Sure.
I guess, listen, I mentioned it before on Yo BTV Sports this past week.
Streaming all digital platforms.
Yes, thank you very much. That's why you are who you are. So I said that this was a huge game for them to beat the Dolphins in Miami because everything was riding on them. Their Super Bowl window is closing faster than any other team in the NFL right now. And now, if they were able to get into the playoffs, which not only did they do, but they also won the AFC East. Now they have to go full throttle because, like, they know that they're up against the wall. They're tired of being people that wonder if they're going to make it or not. They never won a Super Bowl in their entire history, and they're probably on the hottest streak since that four-time Super Bowl run that they didn't win. But but at the same time, I don't think it's sustainable in the long run. I think that eventually they're going to get they're going to run out of gas, and all the injuries that they've sustained is going to bite them in the ass coming up. But as of right now, they're riding the momentum. They're still riding high off of that win over Miami and the AFC East title. So I think, and also due to the fact that this is going to be in Buffalo, Bills Mafia, you know how crazy they can be. They're going to be electrified in that building. And I just don't think that the Steelers are a great story this year. But I think that they have a lot more problems, and Mike Tomlin is certainly not one of them, but they got a lot of things to go work on in the offseason and go into next season. We'll see what happens if they roll with Kenny Pickett or whoever. But as of right now, I think that the Bills are riding the momentum. I don't know if it's going to be sustainable going forward, but as of right now, presently constituted, I think that I'm going to give the edge to the Bills, and I'm going to do the Bills. I'm going to give the Bills here 27-17.
Okay. So I'll make this short and sweet. That Steelers-Bills game, the first drive that Mason Rudolph has is going to tell us who he is the rest of the game.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. Facts. I said the same exact thing when the matchup came out.
So therefore, coming down to it, if he finds a way to get in rhythm with these receivers and running backs against this Bills defense, it's going to be a long day for Buffalo. But I'm still pretty confident that the Bills started clicking at the right time. Although, for example, we watched Josh Allen last night make some mistakes that he wished he could take back. But one thing I will give him, he still was going out there slinging the ball.
That's facts. And running the ball well.
You know?
Yes.
So, and I see him still doing that against this defense. So I'm taking the Bills. I'm going to say 24-14 as the score.
Yeah, it's going to be a physical football. These are the type of football games that I love. Old school fights. I mean, me and the alley, bro.
Yeah, the Pat Summerall, John Madden days.
Yeah. Sign me up for that. Real quick, give you guys go rapid fire. Dolphins, Chiefs. Who you guys pick in each guess?
I'm definitely going to go with the Chiefs here. I mean, everything that Mongo said was basically verbatim. He stole my thunder with the stats and everything. It's okay. No, you're good.
And the fraud alert too with the 305.
Oh yes.
Savage there, please.
Yes.
Savage.
But yeah, no, I just think that Miami is just such a fraudulent team. It's improving time and time over the season, and yeah, come on, Patrick Mahomes over Tua Tagovailoa, Freudian slip there, but yeah, and in Kansas City, Taylor Swift is obviously going to be there. Give me the Chiefs, 27-10.
From what I'm hearing, that game in Kansas City is supposed to be real cold.
Oh, then Dolphins, no chance. There's no chance.
Yeah. They're not in South Beach.
Right?
No.
So last time I checked, you don't go to Miami to the Midwest, and these boys that are used to this South Beach sun, gonna come in and sit around and chill like they eating Kansas City barbecue. So
no burnt ends.
I got Kansas City taking that game.
And Tyreek is not. He's not 100%, and Waddle's not playing. We got a caller. We have a caller, Marv. Do we? Okay.
Hello?
Are we in?
Oh my God, we got the Wild Thing here. Steve Millwitz, the Wild Thing. Round of applause.
Yes, let's go.
Wild Thing. You make my heart sing.
Shout out to Major League.
Yes.
Mongo, real quick. Can we do it together?
What was that?
Real quick. Can we just do our thing together?
Sure.
Ready?
Ready? One, two, three. Damn!
Damn!
In the AM with Mongo and Millwitz, the Wild Thing. That's our spin-off coming soon.
Yes. Yes. I can't wait for that. Don't worry. I'll be regular on that, please.
So, I am rooting for the Lions, baby.
You're rooting for the for the Lions against the Rams. That's actually the next game. That's
3-1-3 against the world.
Yes, that's the Matt the Matt Stafford Bowl. We got M&M's are going to be in the house. They're filming 8 Mile Part 2 at halftime.
It's the golf redemption.
Yes, the golf redemption, the golf redemption, and the Matt Stafford redemption. Yes.
I don't mean to step on. I know this is a show, but give him a Dom DeMarco for that.
Oh, you get a Dom DeMarco. You get a Dom Lemon for that too.
Oh my God!
Keep those coming, Marv.
Have we got NCIS legend on the Lions too?
Say again.
And we got the NCIS legend on the Lions.
NCIS legend? Who?
Gibbs.
Oh, Jameer Gibbs?
Gibbs from NCIS. That's your reference?
That's an obscure reference. Wow. That's a first. That's a first.
I would have went Smokey Robinson or something.
Yeah.
What?
Petey's really into that show, you know.
I got you.
Steve, what's your final score prediction?
I think it's gonna be 21-17 Lions.
You're going with the Lions. Okay, and real quick, tee up a question for us, and then we got to keep the show moving. So, quick question for the panel. Throw it out for us.
First touchdown score.
The first touchdown scored in the game. Okay, I'm gonna go. I would have gone Sam Laporta, but he's hurt. Good job, Dan Campbell.
He's day to day.
Okay. I don't think he's going to play in the first one. I think he might play in the divisional round.
Okay.
I'm going to go St. Brown.
Okay.
I'll go St. Brown.
That's exactly what I was going to go. Yep.
I'll go St. Brown.
I'll go last on this one.
Okay. I'm going to go safe. David Montgomery. He handed off.
Mr. 1 yard touchdown run.
Indeed.
I will also go safe. Taylor Decker.
Tom DeMarco. He'll report eligible.
I like the spice.
Is he going to report? Is he going to report?
No, I don't think.
No, they're gonna mess it up.
They'll mess it up.
It's
gonna be nullified. It's gonna be nullified. But before we get you off the line, one more time, Wild Thing. Da, 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 da. You make my heart sing. Da, 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 da.
You make it.
Overrun, touchdown, take it away.
All right, thanks for the call. Thanks for the call, Steve. Love you. Thanks for the call, man.
Love you, guys.
Quick update. National championship game.
Yes.
Score is 17-10. Michigan is up at the half.
Michigan's gonna win. I think Michigan's gonna win.
Yeah.
I mean, Penix is the better quarterback, but Michigan has the better team.
Yes.
So that's been my call all week. I'm just gonna stay consistent there.
I did say earlier, if Michigan finds a way to just run the ball, they're not gonna know what to do. Washington's defense is built for the pass.
Yeah.
they can run all over them if they want.
Facts. So I'm TiVoing that game, so I'll watch it when I get home.
There we go.
All right, let's keep it Rams. We'll keep it Rams Lions. Again, This has so many storylines. I mean, the script writers were in their bag this whole weekend. You got Tyreek coming back home against the Chiefs. You got McCarthy against the Packers. You got the Matt Stafford revenge game / Jared Goff revenge game.
Wild thing.
Exactly. You got the Eagles just there. You know, what I mean, they're just there. They're just there.
We're really lucky Deshaun Watson is not playing as a Brown against the Houston Texans.
That would have been something. I think the script writers already preordained it. They didn't know he was going to be injured, and they didn't know he had a massage parlor lawsuit.
Yeah.
They probably did know, but they still wrote it anyway. But it's better with Flacco, honestly. I think it's going to be a more entertaining game. So
comeback player of the year, in my opinion.
Facts.
Yeah.
We voted that on YoBTV Sports. So yeah. Listen, I'm psyched for this game. I actually I like the Rams, but I feel like the Lions are kind of due. They haven't had a playoff win. Can someone look that up real quick? Like, when's the last? What year?
It had to be like early 90s.
It was. I think that the last time they won a division title was 91, I believe, or 93. 92. Yes, but their last playoff win. You got to go back. You got to dig in the crates. It's been a while. So I feel like that place is going to be rocking. They'll have a Honolulu blue out with towels, whatever their colors are, a gray out, whatever. But it's going to be rocking. And I feel like Dan Campbell, for the program that he's rebuilt. You know, round of applause for Dan Campbell. Round of applause.
Yeah.
These are the fighting Dan Campbells. That's what I called them last season on U-Goboy podcast. Now streaming all digital platforms, and you're watching. We got a call. We got another call. We have another call. Who's calling? Is this Deji?
Hey.
Yes, Deji! Round of applause. Nigeria is in the building. Where's the goat? Where's the plantain? Where's the jollof rice? Where's the fried rice? Let me know, man. Where's the meat pies?
One and done. One and done.
Who's gonna be one and done, Deji? Because I saw it in the chat. You said Cowboys one and done, or Eagles one and done?
Two teams go. The two NFC teams are gonna be one and done this week.
Who?
Eagles and the Cowboys.
Oh, wow. Let's get a savage going.
Savage.
So you're saying that Jordan Love is going to come into AT&T Stadium and channel his inner Aaron Rodgers and send the Cowboys home. That's what you're saying? You sure? Can I get you sure about that? You sure about that?
You sure about that? You sure about
I love
that?
that, bro.
I love it too.
Great job.
So is that what you're telling me, Deji?
That's what I'm telling you. Packers have nothing to lose.
I'm no disrespect, Deji, but I just think that you continue to look at this through blue-colored glasses.
Yes,
That's all it is.
big blue glasses, big old blue glasses.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got the Kanye freaking shutter glasses on in giant blue. So that foolishness aside, so the Eagles Bucks, you're going with the Bucks. We haven't gotten to that matchup yet, but you're going with the Bucks. Why are you going with the Bucks?
Oh man, that Eagles secondary is so terrible.
Marv, give me 25 trashes, man. Like just keep your finger on the button. I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll come back. There's some liabilities in here. God Almighty. Now,
They had Tyrod looking like he was Michael Vick.
yes.
out there.
You can add Tyrod Taylor to the list of quarterbacks who have thrown a party on that Eagles secondary. Matt Patricia. How you doing, buddy? God almighty. Yo, Marv, give me some more trashes, man. We're not done yet. I got some more in the tank. So Deji, is it more you're picking the Bucks because of Baker, or you're picking the?
You can't even conclude.
You tried. You really tried.
Is it? It's anyway. I can't do it.
Look at the Eagles are done, man. I mean, come on. Their secondary shot. You figure they don't have a quarterback now. Now that Jalen's got, he's got the broken finger. So.
Yeah, his finger's jacked. His finger was looking the other way after the game.
They're done.
AJ Brown with his knee. They don't know the severity of it. Remember Devontae Smith? I think he's got a mild to high ankle sprain. You don't know what's going on with him. Their number one receiver could be Julio Jones.
Oh man,
Right.
Julio Jones.
And we're not talking
2024.
and we're not talking about 2016 Julio. Talking 2024 Julio.
But he mentioned that the secondary is trash. And who do the Bucs have on that other side of the ball? Mike Evans.
Yes.
So I think that Mike Evans might have a field day.
Who's covering him? Who is it? James Bradbury?
No.
Is it Troy Vincent? Lito Shepherd? Like who? Like who?
James Dingleberry.
Bobby Taylor? Like who's covering him? Like, yeah. So yeah, it should be interesting. Deji, you got a question for the panel, real quick?
Yeah, well, now that the Giants are not drafting the quarterback, what do you think they should do? I mean,
Sizzle, you can take that
Well,
one.
the smart thing at 6, right? You got 2 top tackles that you could take, but I think that they join the club of picking the best skill player. So I want to say they're going to go receiver, but that's just my opinion.
Well, they do need one. I mean, Darren Waller can't do it all on his own. So.
I really would want Marvin Jones, but
You and everybody
Marvin-
else, but I
Marvin
wouldn't be surprised if he goes to Chicago.
Look, him and DJ Moore went to high school together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
You
That's
know?
true.
Yeah,
There's a Philly connection.
and Chicago is not taking a quarterback. I mean, I think Justin Fields proved that he belongs in this league. So
I'm not sure about that. I think Chicago is still going to take Caleb. I don't think they don't love him.
I actually predict that Caleb is going to go to the Commanders.
No, unless they trade up for him. I really think Chicago's going to take him. I really do. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Ownership could surprise me, but
I mean, I'm just surprised that Matt Eberflus still has a job.
I'm with you on that.
write it down.
Justin Fields is
Write it down.
10-28 as a starter. You sure about that? You want to sign up for another 3 to 4 years of that?
Sure about that?
I'm
That's
just
right.
saying.
I mean, I'm not going to put money on it, but
Yeah. So, but Deji, thanks for the call, man. Of course, round of applause for Deji as always.
yes.
He'll be calling in the LBTV Sports, of course.
Real quick, my secret dream for the Bears: draft Caleb Williams, keep Justin Fields, and exclusively run the play from the end of Remember the Titans over and over and over.
This is
Just
down-
that one play 100 times a game.
Dom DeMarco.
I think Hero of the Week here belongs to Mongo.
Absolutely. Marv, how much more time do we have, real quick? Do we have this 3 minutes?
Lightning round picks.
All right, lightning round. Okay, so real quick, Mike, can I get a pipe bomb? Can I get a couple pipe bombs? A couple pipe bombs. It's about that time. Oh man, so this version of Pipe Bomb, this episode of Pipe Bomb is brought to you by First Class Second Place Podcast,
Yeah.
Yo BTV Sports, and the U-Goboy Podcast.
And let's not forget Bear Punk Sports.
Yes, sir.
What's happening another time?
Oh, yeah.
College sports coming to you.
Can't wait. So they need to replace and rename the MVP award to the MPP, the most popular player. Give me a tell me when I'm telling lies real quick. Give me a tell me when I'm telling lies.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
So I get that the NFL, they love stories, right? The media loves stories. The MVP award is a story-driven award, so, which is why they give it typically to the most popular player. But Rain Dakota Prescott, first of his name, is the rightful owner of the MVP award. But Lamar's going to get the MPP award. Some quick stats. You guys know I love numbers. So Dak Prescott has thrown for 4,758 yards. Lamar threw for 4,499. More for Dak. Dak Prescott threw for 36 touchdowns. Lamar threw for 19. Ran for another 10. It's still 29. It's still less than Dak Prescott. Lamar had more turnovers, 13 turnovers. Dak had 11. Dak Prescott had a higher completion percentage, 69.4. Lamar had 67.18. And Dak had a higher passer rating, 105.9 to 102.7. Rain Dakota Prescott had a better season. Hate to break it to you haters, and I know this is going to go viral yet again because Dak is overrated and he only beat empty calories. Remember that? Empty calories. But Dak has had a better season. Dak has outplayed every elite generational quarterback this season. The award should be his, but they're going to give it to Lamar, and that's fine and dandy. Dak said it himself after the Cowboys wrapped through the NFC East. He didn't even wear his NFC East hat. He's like, yeah, I'm looking for something bigger. So I'm going to leave it at that. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I'm going to help you out with this real quick.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Most MVPs don't win Super Bowls. So therefore,
That's facts.
If he doesn't, that monkey's off your back. There's a chance.
That's facts.
Okay.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. That's facts.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Now, I do just, before I join the ranks of the Cowboy haters here in your eye, I take a very unpopular take on the MVP, but in this case, it ends up actually defending Lamar correctly.
Okay.
Because I've always viewed MVP where value is a percentage number. What percentage of your team are you responsible for the value of? And in that sense,
I agree with that.
Lamar has significantly less to work with than Dak does. And my simple experiment here would be if you want to go ahead and trade CD Lamb for OBJ and tell me what you think the stats would be. And then I'd honestly be voting for Dak. I'd go the other way with it. I mean, having CD Lamb is a cheat code in this scenario. So I would vote for Lamar Jackson on the basis of he's been able to even sniff Dak's stats with way bigger issues around him. But with that being said, if this was like most other sports, or if this was like baseball at least, where there's like an AL and an NL MVP, to me it's a no contest. It's Dak on the AL side, on the NFC,
Gotcha.
because there's nobody. The dreams of McCaffrey or Hurts once upon a time being in the conversation. No, it's Dak is clearly would be my number 2, clearly.
Totally. Real quick rapid fire, and then we will wrap. This is for the table.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 seeds, we didn't talk about them for a reason because they're not playing this weekend.
Right.
Ravens, 49ers, is that the Super Bowl? Will that be the Super Bowl? Are you guys locking that in? Will that be the Super Bowl? Real quick around the table. Mongo.
No, Kansas City knocks off Baltimore eventually.
Ooh, savage right there. Jason Enrique.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a repeat of 2014, unfortunately, except there's only going to be 1 Harbaugh instead of 2.
Ooh, Dom DeMarco right there. Sizzle.
Yes. Look at the Super Bowl colors. Purple and red.
Oh, get the X-Files shot for that one. Yeah.
X-Files. So, round of applause. Cat Williams. We don't typically do Hero of the Week, but the pseudo Hero of the Week on the U-Goboy podcast. Give me that Chariots of Fire. Cat Williams. Oh my God, he broke the internet. With his interview on
with a bang.
Oh my goodness, Cat Williams. Round of applause for Cat Williams. That was epic. So, one more round of applause for everyone sitting here. Great show, great way to kick things off. Me and Mongo will be back right before the Super Bowl to preview the Super Bowl. Yo BTV Sports, me and this guy will be back every Saturday at noon. Sizzle, he'll be on Bear Sports. I'd love to be on Bear Sports. I'd love for him, right?
We'll definitely tap in. Matter of fact, we're gonna make sure we talk the week of the Super Bowl. I will be in Vegas that week, so we will
Big
have
facts.
an exclusive. We're gonna work on it.
Big facts.
Let's go.
So
Let's go.
I've got the belt. Marv, for the NFC East champion Dallas Cowboys, take us home to Ric Flair, please.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it is the best thing going today.
Yatzee, we out.
Whoa. Hey, this a vibe, nigga. Whoa. Woo. Secure the bag, I need more. Hey, 3P Jordan. Whoa. Woo. I can't keep it on a low. This a whole vibe. I don't need a plug, no cosign. Thinking out loud, that's a gold mine. Mask on, yeah, COVID-19. Baby mama, yeah, looking like Rihanna. Rest in peace to George, rest in peace Brianna. Still kicking like Van Damme.